Hello, good morning everyone. Today in this class we are going to understand the topic called light reflection and refraction. Light reflection and refraction. This is actually the topic of 10th CBSE board. Okay, this is one of the topic of 10th CBSE board syllabus, light reflection and refraction. So before going to understand this chapter, some of the basic things what you require to understand. First of all, what is light? Because all this topic is related to the light. So light is nothing but it is a form of energy. Okay? It will produce a sensation of vision. Right, children, you already know this light is a form of energy and it will produce a sensation of vision. So this is what we call light. So coming to the properties of light, see this reflection, refraction, this all of the properties of light, what they try to explain. Coming to the properties of light, here mainly remember three R's, R, R, R. So here first R represent rectilinear property of light. The linear property of light. What is rectilinear property of light? So in nature, what you are observing day-to-day life, what the shadows we can see, no? All the shadows are because of this rectilinear property of light. Any light ray which is falling slightly on the opaque object, that what you can see the shadow of the dark color. That is what we can see rectilinear property of light will explain. That means light will propagate in the form of a straight line path. This is what rectilinear property of light. Or we can see the sunlight. The sunlight at the evening time or morning time, you can see the beautiful sunbeam light or beam of light which is coming. That is almost light that we observe. So this proves the rectilinear property of light. And the second R, this is first R is rectilinear property of light. Second R is reflection of light. Reflection of light. What is this reflection of light means? See, when a light rays falls on any surface, let us imagine light rays falls on a mirror. What? Because the mirror is an opaque medium, it won't pass through the mirror like this. Instead of passing through this medium, it will bounces back to same medium. This is what we call reflection of light. Reflection means bouncing back of light into the same medium. Okay, bouncing back of light into the same medium, what we call reflection of light. Is it clear, children? I hope this is understood. A reflection of light. To understand this reflection of clearly, in the previous classes you already learned the laws of reflection. Laws of reflection, there are two laws of reflection are there. The first law is what we call incident ray. Incident ray means the ray which is incidenting on the mirror. The ray which is falling on the mirror, that is what we call incident ray. And the ray which is coming out from the mirror, what we call reflected ray. The ray which is coming out from the mirror, what we call reflected ray. This is incident ray, this is reflected ray. And the imaginary line, okay, which is perpendicular to the mirror, imaginary line which is perpendicular to the mirror, what we call as a normal. Okay, and the next one, the point of contact of incident ray, reflected ray, normal all lies in the same plane. Clear, children? The law indicates incident ray, reflected ray, and normal at the point of incidence. All lies in same plane. Same plane. Okay, this is what we call a reflection of light. Incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal. Incident ray, reflected ray, and normal point of contact all lies in the same plane. This is what we call first law of reflection regarding the rays. Second law of reflection regarding angle. Incident angle, angle of incidence I, and angle of incidence R are equal. The second law is angle of incidence I is equals to angle of reflection R. This is for the second law of reflection. Angle I is equals to angle R, where I is angle of incidence and R is angle of reflection. Clear, children? So in this class, what we learned regarding light and its two properties. First property is Rectilinear property of light and reflection of light. Rectilinear property of light is the light wave which is passing through the straight line path is called rectilinear property of light. And reflection of light means bouncing back of light into the same medium is called reflection of light. There are two laws of reflection: incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal. All three lies in the same plane is called first law of reflection. Second law is angle of incidence is equals to angle of reflection. This is second law of reflection. Thank you all. Have a nice day.